Okay, so boom, Slinky J down there, free balling, doing jumping jacks again. So me and my center sitting in the cell, cool and chilling. We ain't got no choice. It's lockdown time. Commercial break me, please. For all those who out here throwing rocks at the pen, balling how you balling, living how you living, thinking sooner or later the law enforcement ain't gonna catch up with you or one of your homeboys ain't gonna tell on you. You gonna be sitting in this cell one day thinking like, man, Joe T told me. Then you're going to start thinking of all of the other stuff that you could have been doing, all the things you could have invested in, the time that you could, you start thinking about all that when really you got the opportunity to do it right now. So while we sitting in there, you know what I'm saying, I'm guessing my celly done heard something. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell when the police coming in or they trying to sneak in through the door. So my celly raised up. He said, you hear it? I said, what was that? I'm cool though. I ain't even really tripping. You know what I'm saying? I understand we looking out for each other, you know what I'm saying? Because we all in the community together, you know what I'm saying? But my antennas ain't really up. I'm sitting here resting. I ain't got the phone in the cell. I ain't got no contraband, no narcotics in the cell. I'm just sitting up here cool. So my celly raised up. He walked to the door and he see the police coming in, and when they coming in, you know what I'm saying, they holding their keys, and 9 times 10 probably had their radios turned all the way down. So my celly looking out for everybody. He do what everybody do when they either see the police coming, you know what I'm saying, through the back, or when they see the police come in through the door and it look like they going to search. He holler, Sergeant on the rock, Sergeant on the rock, Sergeant. He's saying it through the door. Of course, you can, even though it's a big echo in the pod because it's empty, you can kind of tell the direction of where the voice is coming from that's alerting whoever it is that they were probably getting ready to search. So it's like 4 officers. 2 of the officers go where they going, and get what? On the strength of my celly doing that, they come straight up the stairs to our cell. My celly turn around, I look at him, he look at me, we look at each other. He done got a search. Had he been one of the guys, he would have been on that wall. Soon as the count would have cleared. Listen, I would have hit him with that. Hey, G-Bot. Hey, how you plead, bro? What you talking about, Sally? Undue heat. How you plead? The folks that came up here and searched the, man, Sally, but I don't care what you trying to do. You ain't got them federales up here in the cell, Sally. Yeah. What? How you plead? Because listen, because them folks is petty. So when they come through the door, I'm looking at my Sally, he look at me, we look at each other. They come in, get on the wall, get on. I said, man, this is crazy. Come on down off the bunk. Come on down off the bunk. So I jumped down, put my flip-flops on. You know, I got my long johns on, you know what I'm saying? I tried to, he was like, nah, you good. Come on, bro. He was like, man, get on the wall. Step out real quick. I'm gonna do him first. So he pat me down, boom. He all up in here and stuff. He all up in. Hey, man, come on. Hey, man, what you got going on? He like, man, you know what's going on? He like, go on, squat and call. Man, y'all trip. He like, nah, turn this way. Penitentiary rules in effect. I tell you. All right, come on, Sid. My celly come in. Man, y'all tripping, man. Man, what y'all got going on, man? Y'all sister. And then I'm thinking to myself, and he arguing with the police. What is he doing? He sitting here. I said, hey, Sid. He said, no, Sid, man, they tripping this and that. And they pat my celly down, boom. He squatting, call. He walked out the cell. I said, hey, just chill, Sid, just chill. Nah, man, they tripping, Sid. So at this point, they just turn the cell up. And I look in there. I said, man, they turned the cell up. My celly holler, look. I was like, what's up? He like, look at Miss Parnell, look at her. Miss Parnell was, she one of them cool, plus size white woman, you know what I'm saying, with the red hair. She had the little freckles in her, you know what I'm saying? She was a little freaky one. Yeah. She was a little pig washer. Everybody liked when Miss Parnell came in. Not only was she a pig washer, she come in with that perfume on. So every time she walked back, you know what I'm saying, you could just smell the scent of a woman when she come back. Miss Parnell, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about that thing back there just protruding, you know what I'm saying? But it was one of them kind of muffin tops. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of big on the top, and then as it go down, you know what I'm saying, it's a little flat, but she carry it well. You know, when she come through that thing, you know, she sashayed through the unit like she the baddest thing on the compound. Miss Parnell, Miss P, what's up, Miss P? Hold on. Let me get my paperwork and stuff done first. Hold on. And when Miss Parnell come, listen to me, all the purrs came out, all the workout guys came out. And there's one thing about Miss P, you know what I'm saying, she did, but she messed with the white boys. You know what I'm saying? One too many black dudes, you know what I'm saying? They could deal with Miss P, you know what I'm saying? But But she did used to break bread. She wasn't biased when it came to the food. If she came in one day, probably didn't eat one of her burgers or a slice of pizza, she wasn't gonna give it to somebody that she done gave it to before. She didn't care nothing about smoking, as long as you just wasn't being disrespectful and doing it right in front of her. She wasn't tripping on you using no phone, and she wasn't trying to catch nobody. As long as she was one of the cool officers, but on the stripper, cause she was in there getting her little freak on too. She was in there doing what she was doing. Now I don't know if nobody ever knocked her down, cause she ain't last long. You know what I'm saying? Cause good guards like that, they don't never last long. Somebody either gonna get them moved to another unit because she fraternizing and too friendly and cool with the inmate, or they gonna find a way to get her fired. One of the two. So while me and my son is standing right there, I'm guessing he thinking to himself, he need to throw me. I'm hot about this. I'm talking about I'm talking about pulling books down, flashing through, going through the books. They done pulled the clothes out. They wrinkle, boom, boom, throwing the clothes up there. They done took off the bedspread, took up the blanket, throw it up, took the pillowcase off, patting on the pillows, going through the commissary sack, throwing the commissary, patting on the soap boxes and all. I'm talking about they like really searching. I'm sitting there like, man, this my celly holler. Oh, I'm gonna get Miss Parnell. What you mean you gonna get Miss Parnell, Sally? My celly ain't never said nothing. What you talking about, Sally? He said, man, you know Miss Parnell, a pig watcher. He like, man, I was down there. My homeboy said the other day, my homeboy told me, he you know, she came by, told him to flash that pig. I said, what? He like, yeah, she done brought my homeboy a couple cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Every time he showed that pig, she come right back, get my guy a cigarette. I said, she say it again, Sally. I'm telling you, Sally. He's like, man, I'm telling you, my homeboy, we was down there smoking the other day. And I asked my homeboy, I'm like, man, where you get your brown at? He was like, man, bro, between me and you, he's like, Miss P. He was like, my sister said, what, Miss P, bro, Miss P? He's like, man, listen, man, she came through, bro. And I was just standing and said, she popped the door open. She was like, what you doing? And I was like, nothing, I'm chilling. And he was like, man, I had my grades on, man. And she was like, got a little, what's that right there? You got a little print in the middle of your body, don't you? And he was like, I just stood there because I didn't know what to say. And she was like, let me see what you're working with. And he was like, Miss P? She was like, boy, let me see what you're working with. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie, she caught me so off guard, man. It was, man, you know, I was on a little limp noodle. But I was like, man. And she was like, I got something for you. And he was like, man, I just went on and pulled it down, man. Showed it to her, man. She was like, all right. She stood there for a second. Man, walked out, came back, opened the door, man, threw me a cigarette in there, man, with the filter still on it. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, man, we were down there smoking, man. We down there smoking, and man, he done took the, yeah, I said, for real? He's like, man, I'm telling you. So I'm thinking at the time, so how you finna get her, Sally? What exactly what is it that you planning to do? Cause you just said she wanna see something. She wanna see something. How you gonna start that conversation? Like, how is that even gonna happen? And as we standing right there, of course, because we getting served, somebody else, they done finished the people said that they was in coming. They being more petty than I said because of what he done. They probably flushed something, ain't no telling. While we standing right there, she keep looking up there. So they get through searching the cell. They like, all right, y'all can go on back in. We walk in and say, listen to me, stuff everywhere. My ceiling mat on the floor. I don't know if they knew my ceiling was on the bottom. My ceiling mat, sheets, blankets, all on the floor. Clothes on top of it, commissary spread everywhere. They done went all through the hygiene, every time they go through the hygiene, they done put it inside the sink, you know what I'm saying? Because the sink connected to the toilet. So all our soap, deodorant, all that stuff just mixed in together where they done grabbed it and because they needed to put it somewhere. The coat off the hanger, sitting on the, I'm talking about these folks done trash. You could tell where they done turned the TV, checked the numbers on back of the TV. They done went through the CL20s. They done checked everything. You could tell these folks was in here on a rampage being petty. So my sister say something. I said, man, leave that alone, Sid. Leave that alone. So by the time they walk out, Miss Parnell, Miss P, coming up the steps. Miss P come up the steps. She knock on the door. Y'all all right in there? My sister, man, no, man. She holler, Dang, they was being petty. They tore y'all cell up. Why they tear y'all cell up like it? My celly walk over to the door. So while I'm standing, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to get my bed and stuff together, fold my clothes up, get my socks and all that old stuff back, you know what I'm saying, balled up, you know what I'm saying. I ain't even stunned Miss P. I'm really feeling some type of way because my celly slick done got us searched in here. So my celly sitting over here, he going off and talking to her and talking to her. She was like, yeah, that is petty. They didn't have to mess y'all cell up like that. My celly holler, I'm sitting here, I'm waiting to see how he gonna initiate this conversation. My celly finally busts out and say, oh, man, I'm gonna need me a cigarette. And when he say that, I don't turn around, but I'm just laughing. I smile like, ooh, that was nice time. That was nice time. It's a stressful situation. It just got a little hectic, out of control. She see that the cell kind of tore down, and you know what I'm saying, stuff all over the place. It was random. So it was a nice plug for him to throw in and say, man, I need me a cigarette. And look, check this out. I need y'all to go follow the new page too. Okay, so boom, with a 1 behind it. Go follow the new page. Okay, so boom, 1. And I'm at 3,800. Listen, I'm at 3,800. If it go to 5,000, that's 1,100 new subscribers. I drop this full story on that page. Other than that, you gonna have to go get the membership. The member said, yeah. You're gonna have to go get the membership. Well, look, okay, so boom, 5,000 over, I'm gonna drop the full story. I got you. So my sister's like, man, I'm gonna need me a cigarette. She holler, oh, really? So my sister kind of turned out. She holler, come holler at me after the count. I think to myself, I said, now wait a minute. I said, that was too easy. Then when she said, come holler at me after the count, get on my celly holler. Oh, that was up, cause my celly the man. Wait a minute, hold up. If he'd have been, hold on, TP folk. Wait. Not only did you just get her search that undue heat, but the point, you just said you need cigarettes. She basically implying that she was gonna mess with him on the cigarette, and you already just throw your celly in talking about your celly the man. Like, I was like, that didn't make sense. Like, what? I said, why did he just put me in there? Like, what? She was like, oh, yeah. She was like, oh, your celly don't never come out. I know who your celly is. He don't never come out of the cell. He just be cool. You know, he just be minding his own business as he should, like everybody else should. She was like, what's up? I was like, what's up? But I'm still thinking. I said, my celly, you slick just told on me, celly. What is you doing? Why would you say my celly? Now, I'm knowing he said it on the strength of, if she busts the move, he want to let it be known that my celly got a little piece of change he could pay you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you weren't supposed to do that. And like I said, my celly ain't never shot no shots or came up nothing like that. My celly laid back, cool, white, look like he wasn't even on that at the time. The celly I had did. I think, why? I said, you tripping? Like, man, listen. So she walk out the door, count clear. When the count clear, me and my celly come out, pow. Now look, I told you, Miss Parnell there, the pervs is out. The pervs is out. The dope boys is out. Everybody who trying to impress Miss P is out. You know what I'm saying? So it's competitive out here. It's competitive. So when we come out, I chill on the rock. My celly, he grabs, first he gets some ice and he speak to her and she was like, come here. She was like, when you put your ice up, come here. So my celly come up the stairs. Listen, the boy get happy like a kid at the candy factory. The man come, he said, well, he's like, well, come on, Joe T. He put the thing, boom, he put the ice there. He come right back out. Now, like I said, you got your workout guys who coming out. And there was this dude, man. He one of them, what they say, GYG, God G Grip. He one of them stroke artists. I don't want to use the other word. He one of them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna cut a hole in his pocket, staying right there in front of the guard. He gonna he gonna catch one. He gonna be at the shower with the door crack. You know what I'm saying? If she's there, listen, he one of them. He one of them. Got in a couple of fights. Cause listen, he don't care who around. If you see him take care of his business, he feel like this is the penitentiary. Everybody should mind their own business. I'm doing me. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If what I'm doing ain't harming you, you need to keep on pushing. And he ain't tripping. He been from unit to unit. He take a slack and everywhere he go. He don't care. So my silly go down here. He talking to her, and I'm just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there. Slinky J come out the cell. Listen to me, cause you got the gray sweats, then you got the gray shorts too. He got the gray, and you could tell people who done had the gray shorts. They done ran through the washer a bunch of times. The cloth on it get wore out. So the cloth on the junk real thin. He come Slinky J come out with I'm talking about, it's thin as ever. I'm talking about, you can see his leg got a couple of holes in it. And you could tell this man ain't got on no undies. He come out and he's standing in front of the cage, bro. Man, I don't know what, but Slinky J come out, he right up, I'm talking about, Slinky J out there. I'm talking about, this is wood just, and she holler, go on with all that. Go on somewhere, my guy. Man, you ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. Slinky J right there. Slinky J, I said, boy, my seller said, man, come on, he holler. Man, Slinky J, man, mind your business, man. We both doing time, man. You ain't talking about nothing. So they get to going back and forth. My seller get up and come out of the cage and walk back up to the cell. So when he walked back, he was like, man, come here real quick, Sid. So we stepped in the cell, right? Soon we stepped in the cell, he closed the door. Boom. He reached in his pocket, he hollered, you want to see the rest of the video, you going to have to go get your membership. Yeah. You don't want to go get the membership. Then go over to the new page. Okay, so boom, with a 1 behind it, I'm going to tag the video. I'm going to tag the page. Go over and watch the new, go over and subscribe to I put this full video over there. So look, check this out. So he walk in, he pulled out some brown. So he was like, man, send it. Man, I said, what? I said, so what's up? What you gonna do? She wanna bust the move? What's up? I need to go get the horn. You need to, what's up? What we need to do? He was like, man, she wanna see the pig. I said, dude.